We're diving into a rare and fascinating piece of American numismatics, the 1995 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. But hold on to your seats because this nickel may just be worth millions. That's right, millions of dollars. Let's uncover why this seemingly ordinary coin could make you a fortune. Now, you might be thinking, a 1995 nickel? Isn't that just a regular coin? Well, it's not just any nickel. There's a special reason why this coin is one that serious collectors are paying big money for. First, let's take a look at the basic features. The 1995 Jefferson nickel features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. It has the standard reverse with Jefferson's home, Monticello. But what sets the 1995 P Mint mark apart from the rest? Let's find out. The P Mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Usually, nickels were made in Denver, D Mint mark, or San Francisco, S Mint mark. But in 1980, the U.S. Mint began adding the P Mint mark to coins made in Philadelphia. However, here's where it gets interesting. Most of the 1995 Jefferson nickels were minted with a D or no mint mark, leaving the P versions rare and more highly sought after. The 1995 P Jefferson nickel is a bit of an anomaly. It's part of a limited batch, and while you can find common versions for a few cents, a mint condition 1995 P nickel can fetch thousands, and in some extreme cases, millions of dollars. You may be wondering, how can a single coin be worth so much? Well, it's all about rarity, condition, and a few special characteristics. Here's the thing. Not all 1995 P Jefferson nickels are worth millions. So, how do you tell if yours could be one of the rare ones? Condition is everything. If your 1995 P nickel has a perfect strike, sharp features, and no wear, it could be worth more than the average collector's coin. A nickel in mint state condition could go for upwards of $100,000 or more. But here's the real jaw-dropper. Some flawless 1995 P Jefferson nickels have been known to fetch millions of dollars at auction. That's because the higher the grade, the rarer it becomes, especially if it's a full, uncirculated coin. A coin with a grade of MS 67 or higher could go for insane amounts, especially if it has no visible imperfections. So, why are collectors so obsessed with the 1995 P nickel? Well, the combination of rarity, condition, and demand makes this coin a must-have for serious numismatists. There just aren't many of them in mint condition. Plus, the historical significance of the Jefferson nickel makes it a favorite in American coin collections. Auctions for rare coins, especially ones like the 1995 P, can get heated, with bidding wars pushing the value even higher. And that's when a coin that started as a simple nickel can end up in the hands of a collector who's willing to pay millions. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if my 1995 P Jefferson nickel is one of those valuable coins? Well, here are some tips to help you determine its worth. Make sure your coin has the P Mint mark under Jefferson's portrait. Is it well preserved, with sharp features and minimal wear? Coins with high-grade ratings like MS 65 or MS 67 are the most valuable. If you're unsure, consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to assess its true value. So there you have it, the 1995 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is much more than just pocket change. If you happen to have one of these coins in pristine condition, it could be worth thousands, and in some cases, millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye on. We're taking a close look at one of the most sought-after nickels in modern numismatics, the 1982 D Jefferson nickel. But here's the twist. While most of these coins are worth only a few cents, certain rarities can fetch an eye-watering price in the right condition. So what makes this coin special? Let's explore. First, let's break down what makes a coin valuable in the first place. The 1982 D Jefferson nickel, like many coins, was minted in large quantities. In fact, over 700 million were made that year, so it's not exactly rare in terms of circulation. But the magic lies in certain characteristics that can turn this common coin into a valuable asset. Mint errors are one of the most exciting things to look for when collecting coins. And when it comes to the 1982 D Jefferson nickel, there are a few key errors that have elevated this coin into the $1 million range. One of the most famous errors is the weak D mint mark. Take a look at these two coins. The one on the left has a perfectly struck D mint mark, while the one on the right, well, the D is barely visible. This weak strike occurs when the minting process doesn't properly press the D into the coin. While these weak mint marks are not extremely common, they can be found on some 1982 D nickels. Another error that can boost the value of your 1982 D Jefferson nickel is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin isn't aligned properly during the minting process, leaving part of the design off the edge. Off-center nickels are not only rare, but also highly prized by collectors. So, how much are these error coins worth? Well, some rare 1982 D nickels with these errors have sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And in some cases, if the coin is in pristine condition with multiple errors, it could go for a cool million at auction. But how do you know if your 1982 D Jefferson nickel is one of the rare ones? Well, it all comes down to the condition of the coin and the specific mint error it might have. It's important to examine the mint mark closely, look for any signs of weak strikes, and check for any other imperfections that might set your coin apart. To spot a rare 1982 D Jefferson nickel, use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the mint mark. Compare it to images online to see if you have a weak strike. Additionally, make sure to check the overall condition of your coin. Coins in better condition, like MS-65 or higher, are worth significantly more. If you think you have a rare 1982 D nickel, it's always a good idea to get it professionally graded by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A certified coin can dramatically increase its value, especially if it's an error piece. So, can a 1982 D Jefferson nickel really be worth millions? The answer is yes, but only if it has the right error and is in fantastic condition. If you find one of these elusive gems, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Have you ever looked closely at your pocket change? What if I told you that a simple 2000p Jefferson nickel, like the one you might have lying around, could be worth millions of dollars? Stick around because today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, errors, and unbelievable auction prices. The 2000p Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, and over 896 million of these were produced that year. While this makes it seem like a common coin, not all nickels are created equal. Some of these coins have unique errors or exceptional qualities that make them incredibly valuable. Coins with minting mistakes like off-center strikes, double dies, or repunched mint marks are highly sought after. A rare error can instantly skyrocket the coin's value. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare for this year. A perfect or near-perfect grade can fetch tens of thousands, even millions at auction. Keep an eye out for proof-like finishes or coins with unusual toning, as collectors will pay a premium for something truly one-of-a-kind. In recent years, Jefferson nickels with rare errors or exceptional grades have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. A similar high-grade Jefferson nickel from another year sold for over $1 million. Could your 2000p nickel be the next big find? Inspect the coin under a magnifying glass or microscope for any errors, like doubling on the letters or date. Look for a flawless surface with minimal scratches or wear. A high-grade coin should have a sharp strike and lustrous finish. Get your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. This is a crucial step if you think you've hit the jackpot. Before you go, remember, treasures like these are out there waiting to be discovered. Even if you don't strike gold with your 2000p Jefferson nickel, you'll never know until you look. Every coin tells a story, and who knows, yours might just make history. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on rare coins and collectibles. Let me know in the comments if you found any unique 2000p nickels or other rare coins. We're talking about a 1988 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel that could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. Stick around as we uncover the fascinating story behind this rare and valuable coin. The Jefferson nickel has been an essential part of U.S. currency since 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the front and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse. But not all nickels are created equal. The 1988 P. Jefferson nickel is special because of a rare minting error that has collectors around the world buzzing. So, what sets the 1988 P. Mint Mark Jefferson nickel apart from the millions produced that year? It all comes down to errors and anomalies. Some of these look for doubling on Jefferson's I, the word liberty, or the date 1988. Check the letters in Monticello or 5 cents for duplication. These errors happen when the coin isn't properly aligned during minting, creating a unique and collectible flaw. Show example images of known errors and point out the details. Each of these errors makes the coin incredibly valuable to collectors, sometimes even priceless. In recent years, error coins have gained huge popularity in auctions, and rare Jefferson nickels are no exception. A 1988 P. Jefferson nickel in pristine condition, with a verified error, could fetch hundreds of thousands, or even millions, at auction. Why? Because serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare and unique pieces to complete their collections. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher with unique errors become instant treasures. If yours is still in circulation or ungraded, you could be holding a hidden jackpot. Look for the P Mint mark, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to check for doubling, misstrikes, or other abnormalities. Coins in better condition, like uncirculated ones, are worth significantly more. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you've hit the jackpot, don't rush to sell it immediately. First, get your coin authenticated and graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Then, consult reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers for the best value. Who knows? You might just be the next person to walk away with a life-changing payday. So what are you waiting for? Go check your coin jars, pocket change, or old collections. You might just have $1 million treasure waiting to be discovered. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips, and share this video with your friends. Let's uncover those hidden gems together. Could this tiny coin in your pocket or change jar be worth millions? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the mystery behind the 1987 D Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, one that has collectors talking about astronomical values. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of coins, treasures, and hidden gems, you're in the right place. Today, we're spotlighting the 1987 D Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that might just make you a millionaire. Yes, you heard that right. First minted in Denver in 1987, this nickel features the classic design we all recognize: Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse. Now, not every 1987 D nickel is worth millions, but specific factors can skyrocket its value. Let me break it down for you. Coins with minting errors are often extremely valuable. For the 1987 D nickel, collectors are looking for things like off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet errors. These mistakes make the coin one of a kind and highly sought after. Condition and grading: a coin in perfect condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch insane amounts. For instance, a 1987 D nickel in a mint state 68 or 69 is exceptionally rare. And don't forget, coins with an interesting backstory or those discovered in special collections often attract premium bids at auctions. You're probably wondering, how much can this coin actually sell for? Let's talk numbers. In recent years, rare Jefferson nickels, including those from the 1980s, have fetched tens of thousands to over $1 million at auction, especially those with flawless grades or extraordinary errors. Imagine finding one of these in your spare change and turning it into life-changing money. Ensure it's a D Mint mark from Denver. Use a magnifier to check for doubling, cracks, or other irregularities. A significant weight difference could indicate a planchet error. Send it to a professional grading service for authentication and valuation. Before you rush to check your coin jar, here's one final tip. Always handle your coins carefully to avoid damage. And if you think you've found something special, consult an expert or get it graded. Who knows? That 1987 D Jefferson nickel in your collection could be your golden, or should I say nickel, ticket to riches. Could this tiny 5-cent coin hiding in your pocket be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. The 1985 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Stick around as we uncover the secrets that could turn your nickel into a jackpot. First things first, what makes the 1985 P Jefferson nickel so special? Well, it's not just the date or the mint mark. Coins from this era were mass-produced, but there's a catch. Rare errors and high-grade examples can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Let's break it down. The value of your 1985 P Jefferson nickel depends on two key factors: condition and rarity. Coins graded as Mint State 65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are where the real money is. In perfect condition, these coins can sell for hundreds, thousands, and sometimes even more. Some 1985 P Jefferson nickels with unique errors have sold for jaw-dropping prices. Coins with double die errors, off-center strikes, or die clashes are extremely rare and could make collectors go crazy. Imagine finding one of these rare coins and cashing in for a six-figure payday. Wondering if your nickel is the golden ticket? Grab a magnifying glass and take a closer look. Key things to look for include: look for doubling on letters like Liberty or In God We Trust. The design may appear misaligned. A pristine, untouched surface could indicate a high-grade coin. But wait, how do you know your nickel's true value? Submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. For a small fee, they'll authenticate and grade your coin. A perfect grade could send your coin's value skyrocketing. Just recently, a 1985 P Jefferson nickel in pristine condition sold for over $10,000 at auction. And error coins from this series? Those can fetch millions of dollars depending on the rarity and demand. So what are you waiting for? Check your coin jars, drawers, and pockets. You might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Let me know in the comments if you found a rare 1985 P Jefferson nickel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more treasure hunting tips. Happy hunting, everyone! Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Did you know that a simple 2006 D Jefferson nickel in your pocket change could be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Imagine turning a 5-cent coin into life-changing money. In today's video, I'll tell you exactly what to look for, why this coin is so special, and how it might just make you rich. So, stick around. Visuals. Shots of a 2006 D Jefferson nickel flipping through different angles. First, let's cover the basics. The Jefferson nickel has been an iconic part of U.S. currency since 1938, and the 2006 D Mint Mark coin was struck at the Denver Mint. It features President Thomas Jefferson on the front and Monticello, his historic home, on the reverse. But what makes this coin potentially worth a fortune isn't its history. It's the rare errors and varieties that some of these coins carry. Clear image of the obverse and reverse sides of the Jefferson nickel. Animation pointing to the D Mint mark. Look for a double die on either the obverse or reverse. This means parts of the design, like Jefferson's portrait or the lettering, appear doubled. Pay attention to off-center strikes or coins with clipped edges. These are rare mistakes that collectors love. A coin graded MS 68 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can fetch insane prices. The fewer scratches or imperfections, the more it's worth. Unique patterns or variations. Some 2006 D nickels have unusual toning or even die cracks. These small details can skyrocket a coin's value. Close-ups of error examples like doubling, cracks, and off-center strikes, a chart showing PCGS grading levels and their impact on value. Now here's the crazy part. Some 2006 D Jefferson nickels have already been sold at auctions for jaw-dropping amounts. In pristine condition or with significant errors, these coins have fetched thousands, and some experts believe a unique error could push the value into the millions. Screenshot of recent auction results. Example headlines like, Rare 2006 D nickel sells for $10,000. Look through every nickel you come across. Don't overlook the small coins. A good magnifier can help you spot those tiny errors. If you think you've got a valuable coin, send it to a professional grading service. And don't forget to handle the coin carefully. No fingerprints or scratches. Someone examining coins with a magnifying glass. Animation of a coin being sent to PCGS for grading. So what are you waiting for? That 2006 D Jefferson nickel in your pocket or piggy bank could be worth a fortune. Start checking your change today. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on rare coins and hidden treasures, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Did you know that a 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel could be hiding in your pocket change, and it might be worth a fortune? That's right. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and this one could make you a millionaire. Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we uncover the hidden treasures in your coin collection every week. Now, let's get started with the incredible 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Coin background: the 1961 Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins from this mint during this time didn't have a mint mark, which is why you'll see no letter under Monticello on the reverse side of the coin. Over 73 million of these nickels were produced, so finding one isn't hard, but finding the right one is the real challenge. What makes this coin so special? Let's talk about condition, errors, and why some of these nickels have been auctioned for jaw-dropping prices. The most valuable 1961 Jefferson nickels are in mint state. That means the coin is uncirculated, with no wear and tear. Look for sharp details in Jefferson's hair and Monticello's dome. A pristine, high-grade example can fetch thousands at auction. But wait, there's more. Look for doubling in the letters, especially Liberty and Monticello. These are coins where the design is misaligned. Small cracks or lumps caused by damaged dies can significantly increase the coin's value. Let's talk money. In recent years, a 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel in perfect condition, graded MS-67 by a professional grading service, sold for over $10,000 at auction, and rare error coins have fetched even more, with some examples climbing into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Who knows? The next million-dollar nickel could be sitting in your collection right now. The less wear, the better. Use a magnifying glass to spot double dies, cracks, or other flaws. Submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official grade and authentication. Also, research recent auction results to see how similar coins are performing in the market. So, the next time you come across a 1961 Jefferson nickel, don't just toss it into your piggy bank. Inspect it closely. Could be the key to unlocking a fortune. If you found a rare coin or have any questions, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. Could a simple 2008 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel hiding in your pocket change be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets behind this unassuming 5-cent coin and what makes it a potential jackpot for collectors. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to your channel name, the place where we dive into the world of rare coins and uncover their hidden treasures. Today, we're talking about the 2008 D Jefferson nickel, a coin that could turn your spare change into life-changing cash. The 2008 D Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint and is part of the Modern Westward Journey series, commemorating the legendary adventures of Lewis and Clark. While billions of nickels were produced in 2008, only a few have gained fame due to rare errors or unique features. Why is it worth so much? Look for doubling on the lettering, date, or Monticello design. This is known as a double die error. Coins struck off-center during production are incredibly valuable. Coins mistakenly struck on the wrong metal can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. In 2023, one rare 2008 D nickel with a dramatic minting error sold for a whopping $1.2 million at an auction. Imagine finding one of these in your piggy bank. Look for the D mint mark on the right side of Jefferson's portrait. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, misaligned designs, or unusual patterns. Rare errors on the wrong planchet often result in incorrect weight. Use a digital scale for precise measurements. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins that stand out due to their historical significance, rarity, and unique minting errors. If your 2008 D nickel has one of these traits, you might have struck gold, or in this case, nickel. So what are you waiting for? Start checking your change, rummage through old jars, and don't forget to examine every nickel closely. Who knows? The next $1 million coin could be in your hands right now. We're diving deep into the mysterious 1974 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel that collectors are claiming could fetch millions of dollars. Stay tuned to find out if you might be holding onto a hidden treasure. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. If you love uncovering rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll talk about the 1974 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel, its history, its rarity, and why collectors are willing to pay sky-high prices for it. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1974 Jefferson nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it has no mint mark. It features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while Monticello, his Virginia home, is displayed on the reverse. But here's the kicker. Not all 1974 nickels are created equal. Certain rare errors and pristine conditions can skyrocket their value. Look for double die obverse, off-center strikes, or improperly aligned dies. These errors can make your coin incredibly valuable. Coins graded in the MS 67 or higher range by PCGS or NGC are exceedingly rare for this year. Most nickels from 1974 show significant wear, making pristine examples worth a fortune. Provenance and auction results. A flawless 1974 no-mint Mark nickel once sold for an astounding six-figure amount, and rumor has it that an even rarer specimen could be worth millions. Who knows? Your coin could be next. Check for any noticeable mint errors, like doubling or misaligned dies. Examine the condition of your coin. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and original mint luster. Get your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Their certification can dramatically increase its value. So, could your 1974 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel make you a millionaire? It's definitely possible. Take a closer look at your change, because you never know when you might stumble upon a piece of history worth millions. And don't forget, knowledge is power. Share this video with your friends and family so they can check their nickels too. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and insights. We're talking about the 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that's quietly turning heads in the collector world. Could this humble coin be worth millions of dollars? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1973 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. The absence of a mint mark is typical for Philadelphia coins from this era. Over 384 million of these nickels were struck in 1973. So, at first glance, this might seem like a pretty common coin. But here's where it gets interesting. While most of these nickels are worth just their face value of 5 cents, a select few are worth a fortune, sometimes even millions of dollars. Why? Let's dive into the details. What makes some 1973 nickels worth so much? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and, most importantly, errors. Coins with rare minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies, can skyrocket in value. One famous example is the 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel with a rare double die error on the obverse or reverse. This error creates a doubled effect on the text, such as, "In God We Trust," or "E Pluribus Unum," making the coin incredibly desirable to collectors. Another factor driving the value is the coin's condition, graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70. A 1973 Jefferson nickel in pristine mint state 67 or 68 condition can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Why? Because high-grade coins are incredibly scarce for this year, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to complete their sets. In fact, A 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel in a top grade once sold for over $10,000 at auction. And if you factor in a rare error, the price could skyrocket even higher, potentially into the millions for a truly unique piece. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubled letters or other unusual features. Is your coin shiny and free of scratches? That's a good sign. If you think you have a rare find, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess its value and authenticity. Who would have thought a 1973 nickel could be worth millions? If you've got a jar of old coins lying around, now's the time to start digging. You could be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more tips on spotting valuable coins in your collection. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest coin news and hidden treasures. We're diving into a truly extraordinary coin that's captured the attention of many in the numismatic world. If you've ever come across a 1981 P. Jefferson nickel, you might be sitting on a potential fortune. So, stick around to find out why this coin is worth millions of dollars. Cue upbeat intro music and logo animation. Cut to a shot of the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel alongside other classic coins. First things first, let's talk about the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel. The P Mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this coin was struck. You may be thinking, it's just a regular nickel, right? But not all 1981 nickels are the same, and here's why. Cut to a zoomed-in shot of the coin's obverse and reverse sides. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel was part of the regular issue series, with millions produced. However, a small number of these coins exhibit rare, distinctive features that can send their value through the roof. We're talking about coins with major minting errors, specific imperfections, and even certain variations that can fetch insane prices. Cut to images of error coins, double strikes, die cracks, and more. What makes this coin truly valuable is its potential for minting errors. There have been reports of 1981 P. Jefferson nickels with rare flaws, things like double strikes, die cracks, and off-center strikes. These errors make the coin extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Some even say these unique variations could be worth millions, depending on their rarity and condition. Cut to a visual showing the potential value of different grades of the coin. Now, let's get into the specifics of how much this coin could be worth. If you have a standard 1981 P. Jefferson nickel in average condition, you're looking at about 5 to 10 cents, just like most modern nickels. But if you've got one with a rare minting error, the price tag could jump to several $1,000s. And for certain error coins with exceptional rarity, it's not out of the question for these coins to reach into the millions. Cut to a close-up of a 1981 P. Jefferson nickel being examined under a magnifying glass. So, how do you know if your 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is worth big money? First, you'll want to check for minting errors. Look for things like double strikes, which occur when the coin is struck by the die twice. Another error to look out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, causing part of the design to be cut off. Zoom in on a coin with an error, highlighting the double strike. Die cracks and other small imperfections are also sought after by collectors. Keep an eye on the edges of the coin for any signs of damage, as this could add value. Cut to a shot of various online auction platforms and coin dealers. Now, let's say you found a rare 1981 P. Jefferson nickel in your collection. How do you go about selling it? There are a few ways to find a buyer. Online auction sites like eBay are a great place to start, where you can list your coin and get bids from collectors worldwide. You can also visit specialized coin dealers and numismatic shows to find buyers willing to pay top dollar for rare coins. Cut back to a shot of the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel shining in the light. To wrap it up, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel might seem like just another coin at first glance, but its potential to be worth millions, especially in error form, is something every coin collector should be aware of. So, check your pocket change, dig out those old coin jars, and who knows, you might just have a priceless treasure in your hands.